Hi soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're doing something very exciting. We're taking a look at the messages coming from each one of your 7 chakras. Now, to do this reading, you will be picking one of these 4 piles. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. I'll be using these decks for clarification, for finding out how to regain balance for each of the 7 chakras, but mainly I'll be using this small deck because it's the one that can fit throughout the whole table so that we can have a good look at the whole spread at the same time. So take a look at which one of these 4 piles you're the most drawn to, and that's probably the pile for you here today. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, feel free to check it out. It might give you even more information on a certain chakra that you're looking at, that you want to gain more information on, or simply just more in-depth reading into your chakra. Whatever it is that you feel drawn to, always trust your intuition. It will guide you to the right readings, and as usual, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times and I'll see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. So this is your reading for the messages that you will get or you may want to know from each of your 7 chakras. So let's shuffle with intention and quickly set our cards for each of the 7 chakras. So what is pile number 1's message from each of their 7 chakras, please? What is pile number 1's message from each of their 7 chakras? All right, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 2, 1, and 2, 1, and 2, and finally 1 and 2. Let me organize this and come back in a second. So what I'm seeing with your crown chakra, pile number 1, or the Sahasrara, it's doing pretty good here with the 7 of Pentacles and the Death card. Now the Death card in the crown chakra is making me understand that you've recently had some new self-realizations. You've gained some knowledge that has helped you grow spiritually. And with the 7 of Pentacles, you're growing your crown chakra here. You're growing your capability of being able to download realizations from source, connecting to source, connecting to the universe, and gaining more knowledge in terms of perhaps what your soul mission is, what your journey and your path is all about. So you're definitely growing in this area. I see your crown chakra doing pretty well. I see you working very well in this area, and you've recently had some great growth and realizations. Right, so let me pull a card or 2 to see if there's any advice that you may need to know in terms of your crown chakra, pile number 1. Oh, thank you. So you have the 4 of Pentacles. You see, you're still on your journey here, in a new journey. You could be super knowledgeable, but you're on a new journey here with the Death card. So with this new journey, you're still gaining more information with this level up that happened, this spiritual growth that happened there. You're still learning how to put things together. You're still trying to understand what these signs that you're getting are, and how to further grow with the new knowledge that you have. So what's your advice? I'll pull out another card and see them both together. Your second card is the Empress. Healing. So with the Four of Pentacles and the Empress, I'm seeing the message of the more you're using the knowledge and the experiences that you're getting to heal, the stronger your crown chakra will activate, and the more aligned you are on your spiritual journey. Pile number 1. So you're in this process as we speak of making use of the information that you get, where you're in the process of healing, and you're doing pretty good with your crown chakra, or the Sahasrara, pile number 1. Okay, let's carefully remove these and take a look at your third eye, which is the Adniha. Now, with your third eye, pile number 2, I'm seeing a lot of doubt. You have the Two of Wands and the Seven of Cups. So you're getting a lot of signs, perhaps. There's a lot of doubt in your journey. You don't know what the future will hold for you. Despite the fact that with the doubt, this is making me understand that you have been seeing some positive things. You may have had unique experiences only to you, or signs that you've seen, or positive messages about how successful your journey will be. But at the moment, that could also be you growing your clairvoyance, pile number 1. You're growing your clairvoyance. You're activating your crown chakra, and you're learning here to believe in your clairvoyant abilities. You're learning here to trust your intuition when it comes to foreseeing what's to come, or trusting the messages that you're getting in your head, the visions that you're seeing, interpreting the messages as well that you're seeing. So you're learning to grow that, pile number 2. I see here with taking a look at both the crown chakra and the Seven of Cups, this is a new journey here to you that you're still developing and growing. And it seems like this is the beginning of this type of journey for you. And let's see, what can you do to empower your third eye even more? Trust your abilities, which have been recently awakened, stronger power. There's a level up that happened. How can you trust your clairvoyance and balance your third eye, Adniha, please? Your 2 cards are ready. So what do we have here? I'm just going to place them here. You have the Seven of Pentacles again. It's a process. Pile number 1. The Seven of Pentacles. We'll read this card in a second. And you have the Knight of Pentacles. So with both Pentacles, this is earth energy. This is the opposite energy here. So what I'm seeing is, the more you see the results of what you're seeing, or what you're reading, or what you're how you're using your power here, the more you see the results of that, the more you'll be able to trust in your power. So trust in the process is exactly what I'm seeing for your Adneha here, your third eye. To just like this person here with the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is someone who is steadfast. Might be slow, but sure. They're gaining more information. They're learning. They're seeing, if I do this, what's going to come out? And if I do that, what's going to come out? And then you'll be picking the fruits of your labor. As you try, you'll be trusting. You'll be more trusting. Pile number 1. As you see the results. Because how can you trust when you haven't tried it that much yet? Believe me, the more you try on the 3D, the more you see and trust your intuition and see how what you've predicted or what you have envisioned has come true. This could even be manifestation. Your manifestation powers. Have they come true? Have they come true in the 3D? The more you try this every day, you get into the practice of activating your third eye every day, the more balance it's going to come, especially in this new journey that you have here. Pile number 1. How exciting. All right, now let's take a look at your throat chakra, which is the Vishuddha. So this is really cool here because you have the Ace of Cups in conjunction with the Sun. So I see a healthy throat chakra. A throat chakra that is beginning to speak its heart out. I don't know how it was in the past. Let's see. How was your throat chakra? Why are we seeing an ace here? But it's doing beautifully now with the Ace of Cups and the Sun. It's like you're speaking, you're learning to speak out your truth from the heart. You're becoming bold and confident. And it's a new beginning. So I see a very healthy throat chakra going on here. Oh, thank you. So with the Devil popping up, this shows me on its own that there were some restrictions in the past when it came to you speaking your truth, maybe, because you were tempted to maybe keep the peace, or tempted by other people's love. And the Devil card shows us that sometimes we're stuck because we are the ones that are keeping ourselves stuck. Not that there was anything necessarily that is keeping us stuck or was wrong. And so you've learned to claim here your throat chakra power, and you're speaking with confidence now. Good for you. Pile number 1. I love that for you. Very proud of you here. So it seems like your throat chakra is in alignment. But let's get some advice, which looks like it's ready here. The Ace of Wands. Continue to speak with power. Continue to speak with passion. And the more you practice, the more you speak out, it's going to become second nature to you, and it's already becoming that really for you. Pile number 1. So beautiful crown chakra here, balanced and beautiful. Okay, let's now move on to the Anahata, the heart chakra. You have the King of Swords and the Six of Swords. And we notice straight away here that we have a lot of swords in the heart chakra. Now, with the Six of Swords, you're healing. You're moving away from perhaps a heavy past. A past that had heavy energy on your heart chakra. So you're slowly moving away from the sadness, from this heaviness, which is great, And you're learning to be more discerning with the King of Swords. Kings are always balanced, but you haven't reached there yet because the King of Swords can be a little bit cutthroat. So you're gaining balance, you're moving and healing your heart chakra, you're learning to become more discerning, but in the process, you're still in the process where you're a little bit cutthroat because you're protecting yourself, you're making sure that no one comes near you, and it's a healthy state. This is a state or a phase that you must go through to fully heal. All right, so now let's get more information for you, pile number 1, on how to balance, bring your anahata into balance. So what can pile number 1 do? What's the advice from their heart chakra, please? So 1 and 2. What are these? So you have the 5 of Cups. Yeah, I see a sadness that you're moving away from. And you have the Justice card. You've endured a lot with this Justice card. And at the moment, I'm seeing the advice, let the process take its course. You're doing the right thing. You're already moving on, like we've noticed from the beginning here. You're already moving on. You're already learning. You're being discerning. This cutthroat energy, let it be there for now, because you learn to smoothly integrate your discernment and being careful with your heart, with the energy of your heart. You already speak kindly. You already speak from the heart. You're just being very careful. And I think that's the right energy for you at the moment. Let it take its course. It will balance itself out naturally. Let yourself heal is the message. You're on the right track here. Pile number 1. Nothing to worry about for now. Okay, now let's move on to your solar plexus, the Manipura. And with the solar plexus here, we notice the 5 of Pentacles and the 4 of Swords. Pile number 1. Now here, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm here to tell you exactly what I see so that you make the necessary balance and adjustments. You have the 5 of Pentacles and you have the 4 of Swords. There's a bit of a pause here in terms of your energy, in terms of you maybe going after your dreams, the action taking, or your strength. It could also be self-esteem. So due to perhaps situations from the heart that hurt you, that broke your heart, you do see the 5 of Pentacles being broken. Can you see that? It broke. Something broke. Something happened in the past that broke this, what usually was a shining confidence. Because a coin shines, you know? And it's also in conjunction with the sun here. So very recently, your solar plexus was shining. It was bright. There was a lot of confidence, creativity. There was a lot of power. So your power and strength at the moment needs some healing from something that happened in the past. But with the 4 of Swords, I see you being very discerning. You're a very logical person here, pile number 1. So that's why you have this new journey here. You are quite discerning. That's why you have the King of Swords here and the 4 of Swords. You are, to me here, talking yourself out of it, picking yourself up little by little. Good for you, pile number 1. You're on the right track here. So while your solar plexus at the moment needs a lot of help, but you are putting in that effort. You are slowly picking yourself back up, trying to give the strength that you need. Don't push it, pile number 1. Let everything take its course, as we've seen in your message here. But at the same time, continue to work on it little by little every day. Now, we need to get more cards to understand more about how to balance your solar plexus, because it's the most one that I see so far that needs a lot of to regain a lot of balance, because everything else you're working on, it's moving fine, moving naturally. Here it's like you're really tired, pile number 1. You are exhausted. You've been through a lot, obviously. My goodness, you've gone through your upgrade, your spiritual upgrade, your spiritual journey, your healing, of course. Yes, we've seen the healing from the beginning, of course. And so right now you are taking a break, you're taking it slow. So let's see what kind of, I see 3 cards. What do you need to do to get your balance with your Manipura or your solar plexus? So you have the Hierophant. It kind of reminds me of the information. The solar plexus and the crown chakra right now are very much connected energetically here with you, pile number 1. The more you gain information, which is what we're seeing here with the Hierophant, it was the same with the 4 of Pentacles, if you remember here. The more you gain information, the more you heal, and the more you gain back your strength. Do you see that? You have the sun. Wow, do you see how you have the sun here again, repeated, and it's in the solar plexus in its place. Beautiful. So healing is happening, pile number 1. Don't rush it. You will gain back your strength, full power, because you're moving in the right direction. Good for you, pile number 1. Great job. And you have the Wheel of Fortune. Things are about to change, so don't worry about it at all, is the strongest message that I'm seeing here with you. Don't rush it. In no time, because of the efforts that you're putting in, you'll be healed. You'll have the energy and the strength again, and you will be using that to change with the Wheel of Fortune, to change your environment, to change the things that you want to achieve for yourself. This power and strength of yours, this renewed self-esteem and confidence on another level, is going to be helping you go after everything that you want full throttle. Your solar chakra very soon is going to be very strong and is going to help push you forward. Pile number 1. Great reading. I love your reading, pile number 1. Okay. Let me put these back before we move on. So now, let's take a look at your sacral chakra, which is the Swadhisthana. So you have the 7 of Wands and the 6 of Wands. A lot of fiery energy, which suits the sacral chakra well. And that is because here we're dealing with renewed emotions, which is what the sacral chakra is about. I see it being balanced, so your sexual energy is fine. You're a very creative person, it seems, as well. So your sacral chakra is doing fine. I see a lot of victory. I see a lot of happiness. I see a lot. You're proud of yourself. This is the 6 of Wands with the victory. You've done a lot of work. You've worked a lot on yourself and on your healing. You're very proud of yourself. You're regaining your balance, your emotions. And with the 7 of Wands, you know that you still have challenges, but you're very strong. You're facing these challenges again you're aligning your sacral chakra. Very good job. You are doing a wonderful job, pile number 1. A wonderful job. Now, I see this already working well, but on its way to gaining its balance. Let me still get some advice. What advice do we have? Did this one want to come out? Do we have from your sacral chakra? This one is popping out. Let's see. So you have the Hanged Man, right? And the Queen of Wands. So, ooh, a lot of fire here. So your sacral chakra is doing fine. Give it its time with the Hanged Man to heal, to take its time to realign itself. The same message here. Don't rush anything, is what I'm seeing. Be careful with the Queen of Wands. You're regaining your confidence. You're very proud of yourself. You might feel like you want to rush your healing process sometimes. And so I see the message of taking it slow. Don't rush it. Be careful with your emotions as well. Always be discerning with your emotions, which you're already doing that here. But don't rush into things that you're excited about. Go after them, but take it slowly. This will keep your balance, and it will keep your healing, and it will keep you doing things right. Pile number 1. Right. Now let's take a look at your last chakra here, which is your root chakra, or the Muladhara, and see how it's doing. Because you have the Moon and the 3 of Cups. I would say here, with the Moon, especially in the root chakra, you're a little bit afraid of stability. You're not sure yet what's to come when it comes to your safety or your stability or your comfort. You're not fully grounded. Part of you is grounded because of the 3 of Cups. You may have had a small number of people, 1, 2, or 3, a small number of people who you were able to depend on through thick and thin. They were there for you. And so their existence throughout all of that kept you grounded. You weren't fully alone. But at the same time, you still don't know what's to come, what's going to happen in terms of your stability, of your grounding, your comfort. You don't know what's to come, because as much as it's wonderful having these lovely people, you can't fully depend on people. You've got to depend on yourself and your own journey. So part of you is balanced and the other part is unsure of what to come. So let's see how we can balance that for you, pile number 1. Ooh, thanks. Okay, so what's pile number 1's message from their root chakra, please? What's pile number 1's message from their root chakra? I see these 2. Okay. So pile number 1, you have the 7 of Swords. It's a tricky situation. Tricky situation. You have the World and you have the 6 of Pentacles. With the World card, obviously, this is an end of a phase for you, with the Death card as well. It's an end of a phase, and it's a beginning of a new journey for you to start exploring. When this specific 7 of Pentacles, I see an invitation from your root chakra to not speak to yourself about the not to speak to yourself in a manner of lack, where, but how am I going to maybe find more people to maybe ground myself more, or how am I going to do this or that to get the stability and the grounding that I need. See, with the Seven of Swords, you might here need a lot of work, because I'm noticing some sort of victim mentality that you're not noticing here. With the World cards going round and round, there is recycled thoughts here of, there's a certain thing that is not causing stability in your life, and your mind is tricking you at the moment. There's nothing I can do to fix this. It's not in my hands at the moment. But I don't have the time, but I don't have the resources, but I don't have this or that. Maybe when this happens, I'll start taking care of that. While these thoughts might be giving you instant comfort, they are really causing harm to your stability, which is very important. And one chakra that is not going in alignment can later cause other chakras to lose their alignment. And your biggest message from this reading, pile number 1, is that with your root chakra, you may want to consider taking your mind out of the but how into let me see what I should do to give and gift this stability to myself. So your biggest takeaway from my point of view, of course this is only my point of view, is your root chakra, pile number 1. You've entered a new world. I'm so happy for you. You're doing beautiful. With your root chakra, start thinking with the buy now. What can I do to buy this stability for myself, to regain it? What are the steps that I need to take? Take it step by step, pile number 1. It might feel hard, and everything from the outside feels intimidating. But the more we take steps towards it, little by little, by planning it, by seeing what we can do a little homework every day, just a little homework, and take a little step every day. And you'll find, believe me, that is not as intimidating or hard or complicated as one might think. And that is what I'm seeing with your root chakra, pile number 1. So pile number 1, that was your reading. I hope you've enjoyed it. I have enjoyed it immensely. And if you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. So this is your reading on your messages from each of the 7 chakras. Now we're going to be using this deck for clarification, but the deck that we'll be using for the spread is this one, of course, because it's a small one, and we can see the whole spread. So let's ask with intention here. What are your messages from each of the 7 chakras? Pile number 2. What are your messages from each of the 7 chakras? Let's see. Okay, so 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Right. Let me quickly organize this and come back. So let's first take a look at your crown chakra, which is the Sahasrara. And what I see straight away with the Ace of Cups and the Page of Swords is that you have at the moment quite a healthy, active crown chakra, because the Page of Swords is someone who is curious, is going after the knowledge that they want. And with the Ace of Cups in conjunction with that, you love the information that you're gaining now. So there's a lot of spiritual knowledge. There's a lot of personal growth. There's a lot of self-realizations, a lot of aha moments. You are going after all the information that will help you grow. And at the moment, you love this process. You're not doing it out of a heavy heart where you feel like, well, what am I going to do? There's nothing I can do about that. No, I see a very open mind. I see a lot of realizations happening. I see a lot of growth happening. And your crown chakra is growing and activating the more you're doing that. Pile number 1. So overall, I see a healthy crown chakra. But let's see. Oh, great. So I was just about to say, let's see if there's any advice for alignment. But we have the 8 of Wands. So I already see the energy here going on pretty well. It's activating pretty fast. The energy is moving fast and healthy. So we're doing very good with your crown chakra, pile number 2. Now, when it comes to your third eye chakra, which is the Adniha, that's how it's pronounced correctly, the Adniha. You have the 4 of Cups and the High Priestess. So with the High Priestess in your third eye chakra, there's no question that you are quite a clairvoyant person. I hope you know that. Pile number 2. The High Priestess here. With the High Priestess, it's like you really have this skill. You really have this gift of being able to understand what's going on behind the scenes, see beyond the veils. Very spiritual person, pile number 2. Very gifted spiritually. There's no question about that. A lot of magic. You are very capable of tapping into the unknown and sensing energy. Now that is in conjunction with the 4 of Cups. You're keeping that to yourself. Pile number 2. You're keeping that to yourself here. You're not using it maybe. And so perhaps meditation, visualization here would really activate your third eye chakra, which is super strong. And you'll be able to tap into your great gift here, pile number 2. This is no joke. This is not a small gift. This is a very big gift. And so a gift that hasn't been fully tapped into. And a lot of visualization, a lot of meditation, imagination. Yeah, using your intuition, learning to trust your intuition. All of that will activate your third eye chakra. But nonetheless, I'm still going to get the message from your third eye. That's what the reading is all about anyway. So that's what I'm seeing in terms of what you could do. But let's see what messages you're getting. All right. You have to. How can we balance and activate your third eye chakra? You have the King of Wands. You see they're doing something that they love. There's a lot of music, a lot of passion. and you have the Two of Cups. So here I'm seeing the advice rather of doing clairvoyant activities that you enjoy. The more you do that, the more it will give back to you. So for example, what clairvoyant activities could you do that could activate your third eye chakra? With the High Priestess, could you maybe, do you love tarot? Tarot is one of the things that you can do. Maybe you can practice more tarot and use your divination skills and see how much you can do. That's one thing. Another thing is, maybe you want to tap into nature and see the messages from the trees and the clouds, and learning to open up and hear the messages. Maybe you love interpreting dreams. Maybe you love drawing and scrying. Whatever it is, this is up to you, pile number 2. This is totally up to you. Maybe you love visualization and manifestation. Maybe you love closing your eyes, visualizing things clearly so that they manifest and come to life. All of these activities, if you love them, you're going to continue doing them. And here is the key. There is the idea of not doing it once. The more you do it, the more you tap into your gift, because it seems like you're supposed to tap into it. You'll be maybe using it in your journey, your spiritual journey. And so the more you enjoy, take it from a place of enjoyment, the more it will give back to you so much in your life. Pile number 2. All right. So now let's move on to your throat chakra, which is the Vishuddha, and see what your message is. Straight away I'm seeing the 3 of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands. Now, I won't lie to you here, pile number 2. You do have a little bit of stuck energy in the throat chakra with the 8. Sorry. This is the 8 of Wands. Please forgive me. This is the 8 of Wands, not the 8 of Swords. Actually, with the 8 of Wands, there's a lot of healthy energy in your throat chakra. Please forgive me for that. You're working on it at the moment with the 3 of Pentacles. Maybe you're using a lot. You're using your throat chakra a lot at work. In your dealings with others, you speak with others a lot, you're cooperating with others a lot, and the energy here is wonderful. Please forgive me. What an opposite energy. I was going in the wrong direction here. So it looks like a very healthy and active throat chakra. Let's get any messages. Do we have any more messages? Any messages for any sort of alignment here? Do we kindly have any messages for pile number 2's throat chakra? Oh, the 2 of Wands and the 9 of Cups. So these are additional messages for your throat chakra. So it's doing beautiful. The energy is wonderful. Your message from your throat chakra is you're wishing you can go after certain dreams. Maybe they're still brimming in your head at the moment. So I see here your throat chakra giving you the message to speak about these dreams. Maybe you want to talk to someone that will help you make it happen. Maybe you want to discuss a raise. Maybe you want to tell a friend that you would love to spend more time with them. the examples are, of course, endless. While you have no issues here, it's into balance, complete balance. Your message from your throat chakra is to speak about these bigger dreams, hopes, the things that you enjoy here, something that you need to voice out. All right? So that is your throat chakra, pile number 2. Now let's take a look at your heart chakra, which is the anahata, and see what's going on here, because you have the 8 of Swords this time, but you have the Empress. So with the Empress, I straight away see that you are a beautiful person with a big heart. And with the 8 of Swords, you have been keeping yourself out to protect this beautiful heart of yours. You're a nurturing person. You may have this motherly energy. You also have this grace to you, this royal energy. There's a royal air to you, pile number 2. And you may have been hurt in the past, so you're keeping your heart close to your chest at the moment. You're not giving it away. That's the message that I'm seeing here in terms of the situation of your heart chakra. Let's pick out your tarot cards and find out how you can bring this into alignment. I'm seeing here with the Empress, there she's wearing a key. So it's up to you, actually, pile number 2, to open your heart or close it. Your heart is not closed off where you don't know how to open it back. It's all up to you. At the moment, you're choosing to do that, and you know what's right. But let's see what message you get from your heart chakra to align it. What messages do we have from pile number 2's heart chakra, please? How can pile number 2 bring their heart chakra into alignment? You have 1. Ooh, the 8 of Wands. Interesting. The Hierophant. And the Ace of Pentacles. Actually, to be quite frank with you, I do not see trouble with your heart chakra. Let me tell you what I see. So the energy is flowing beautifully, but you are at a phase where you're normally learning to be careful with your heart. So that's not an energy that you know you'll keep forever. You're just learning how to gauge your motherly nature, your beautiful heart, with being careful with the outside world. So you're actually getting into alignment and not out of it. You're gauging it here. And so this is why you have the Hierophant. You're learning how to do things, but this time in a more grounded way. Not too emotional, not too closed off. You have a beautiful balance here, and you're learning how to gauge that at the moment. So you're fine with that, pile number 2. Actually, nothing to worry about here. Keep doing what you're doing, and you'll get that sense as time goes by. Good for you, pile number 2. Right, so now let's take a look at your beautiful solar plexus, which is the Manipura. And my dear, beautiful pile number 2, you have the star in your solar plexus. And you also have the 7 of Cups. So you're ready. With the star here, you're ready, you're strong. You have a lot of confidence with the star here. You're self-assured. You believe in yourself. You think highly of yourself. Your solar plexus is active. But with the Seven of Cups, it's like you're weighing out your options now. You're trying to see which direction to put that energy into. You're full of hope. You want to achieve something big. You might even be on that journey already. It's like you're just figuring out, in a phase where you're figuring out where to put that energy, choosing something here. Dreamy, hopeful. So I would say you're at a stage where you're very motivated. This is what I would say about your solar plexus. Oh, this wants to come out. Oh, at the moment. Okay. So messages from your solar plexus. You have the Seven of Wands. So persevere. Go after your dreams. There may be challenges ahead, but you seem to be someone who's willing to take on these challenges and move with force. So your message is to start moving forward or to keep moving ahead. And you have the King of Swords, which says it's time to take these dreams and put them into actual plans. So your solar plexus, the message from your solar plexus is to start writing down your dreams, writing details, thinking of details on how you're going to start doing the little things, not just the big things. Taking each task and divide it into smaller ones and thinking, giving yourself a deadline on when to begin, thinking of the challenges ahead, planning for them, and moving with force. Pile number 2. Love this message for you. All right, great solar plexus. Let's move on to your sacral chakra, which is the Swadhisthana. As you can see, needs no introduction here. It looks like your sacral chakra is beautiful. You have the Strength card and you have the Ten of Pentacles. You're in a good phase of your life. You're feeling hopeful, like we said, from the solar plexus, and thus you're emotionally stronger now. You're happier. You're more creative. You're full of creative energy that are focused on creating success for you in the future. With the Ten of Pentacles here, you're driven. You're very happy because you know you can manifest big dreams for yourself. You're very much into this energy, and it's making your sacral chakra very active. It's wonderful. Great energy there. Strong, beautiful sacral chakra. Sexuality on point. Your sexual energy, is doing well. Your emotions are doing well. You're motivated. You're happy. You're hopeful. Great, great, great sacral chakra. Do we have any messages? Great energy, from your sacral chakra. Do we have any messages from pile number 2's sacral chakra? Kindly have any messages from pile number 2's sacral chakra? Yeah, 2. So we have the Ace of Swords. And we have the Page of Swords. Man, your sacral chakra is ready to spring into action. There's the message of the same message of Ace of Swords, Page of Swords. Begin taking action. Begin planning. Gain the clarity that you need, the information that you need with the Page of Swords. Collect the information that you need so that you can begin, because motivation on point, energy on point. What's missing here with the 2 chakras? The messages were ready. Start planning so we can begin. Start writing. Start solving so we can begin. All right. So let's now move on to your root chakra. Ooh, wow. A message from your root chakra already, which is the 5 of Wands. We'll get to it in a second. Let's keep it up there. So, a message from your, we're taking a look now at your root chakra, which is the Muladhara. And as you can see, you have 2s there. You have the 2 of Cups and you have the 2 of Wands. What different energies here. 2 of Cups and the 2 of Wands. And this is probably why the 5 of Wands popped out. So there is some sort of competition between 2 things. That may be causing a conflict in energy here. There's something in your life that is making you very happy, but it's in competition with something else that is not all that stable. It's not giving your your root chakra that stability that it needs. So this is going to differ from one person or the other. This could be, for example, relationship not in harmony with work. Or this could be house issues affecting your love relationships or your friendship with someone. There is a conflict here. There's something that you love, but maybe the same thing, by the way, same thing, same person is giving you something that you love, but there is something that needs stability. Doesn't mean that you have to get rid of it altogether. It means that there is an area in your life where something is going right, but it's in conflict with something else. It's causing conflict. The same thing is causing conflict in your energy. And so here I see from your sacral chakra, the message popped by itself saying that there's competition here of maybe your attention. Something is in conflict with another that needs your resolution. So now that we understand that, let's pick your tarot cards and get a message from your root chakra and see how can we balance that. Can we kindly know what your message is about balancing the energy here, please? 1 and 2, and I see this as 3. Oh, this one wants to come out as well. So 4. So you have the 2 of Swords. My goodness, the amount of 2s. Follow your heart. Pile number 2. On this challenging issue going back and forth. Follow your heart is the message that I see here. Be discerning. Think about it very well. But make sure it's in alignment with your heart. With what you want. With what is true to you. You have the 4 of Pentacles. Yes. Make sure that you are taken care of. That you take care of yourself with the 4 of Pentacles. Don't let yourself go. Don't let your rights go. Make sure that you are okay. Page of Cups. With the Page of Cups, reach out. Yeah, reach out, connect, but be careful that your rights are there. Yes, be careful. Take care of yourself. The Hermit. If need be, if you're not taken care of, if it's not in alignment, then go on your own, be alone, or do it yourself. Just make sure you don't let time drag. Pile number 2. Take care of yourself is the biggest message here from your root chakra. Follow your heart, take care of yourself, reach out. But if it's not in alignment with what is true and right to you, then either do it on your own or be on your own. Pile number 2. Handle it also on your own. So pile number 2, that was your beautiful reading. I truly enjoyed it. You have no idea. Thank you for sticking around. If you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Let's take a look at what your message is from each of your 7 chakras. Now, we'll be using this deck for clarification. The main deck that we'll be using, as I explained, is this one because it's a small one and we can use it to see the whole spread of your 7 chakras at the same time. So we'll keep this aside for now and let's shuffle with intention. So what is your message from each of the 7 chakras, please? Whoa, that wanted to come out very quickly. Lovely, the High Priestess of the Crown Chakra. Wow. Starting off on a great start. Starting off on the right foot as well. All right, so one more time. What is your message from each of the 7 chakras, please? Okay, so 1, 2, 1 and 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 2. Right, let me organize this and come back in a second. So pile number 1, let's start with your crown chakra, which is the Sahasrara is the right way, I believe, to pronounce it. Now, this is the highlight of your reading. Your High Priestess card popped up and then you have the Ace of Cups. I see a very healthy, active crown chakra. In fact, the High Priestess is known as the all-knowing, you know. She's very knowledgeable. So with the crown chakra, I feel like you have this connection with the divine, with source, where you are capable of thinking of things very clearly. You are able to initiate this connection very easily and download whatever information that you need. So it's not just your 3D intelligence, it's also your crown chakra intelligence, where you download the information that you need. You find yourself having a lot of realizations pretty easily. You find yourself being able to solve things quite easily. You're very sound and rational, and you're capable of thinking of things at a deep level and trusting the conclusions that you come up with. Pile number 1. Beautiful, healthy, and active crown chakra here. Very strong. It seems to me like it's your strongest active and most active chakra with the High Priestess. Not just that the card popped out, but it's the High Priestess. So nonetheless, we are going to get a message from your crown chakra and see if there's anything that it wants to deliver to you. So do we have any messages? You have the Seven of Cups. You do see someone pointing at their head and thinking. Do you see that? What a coincidence. So you have the Seven of Cups. Lovely. And you have the Page of Cups. So you might be at the moment amidst solving a tricky situation, maybe. Yeah. You're at the moment solving something. And I see your crown chakra saying with the Page of Cups, keep at it, keep being curious, and you will download the solutions that you want. Keep thinking about it. You see how this person is pointing towards their head. So keep thinking about it. You'll find sound, beautiful solutions as you always do. So that's your message from your crown chakra here. Something is, I don't want to say troubling your mind, or maybe with the Seven of Cups. You're making a choice between something. Yeah, there's something that you're running over your head, making the right decision, making the right choice about something. So your crown chakra is saying, keep at it. You'll be downloading the right information that you need. Right. So now, after checking this beautiful crown chakra, let's move on to the third eye chakra, which is the Agniha. And you have there, again, the Nine of Cups. And you have the Knight of Swords. So with the Nine of Cups is a beautiful energy. Happiness, fulfillment. It's like it's fulfilled here. Because with the Knight of Swords, you're constantly using it, pursuing it. Wow! Crown chakra, third eye chakra on point. You might be a witch. You might be someone who reads tarot. You might be someone who's just gifted. You use your intuition all the time. With the cups here, you could read coffee cups. You divine signs. It's going to differ from one person to the other watching, but you're definitely making use constantly of your third eye chakra. It's constantly what's the word that I'm looking for? Active. It's constantly active. It's doing beautiful with the Nine of Cups and the Knight of Swords. Right. Let's see though if you have any messages from your third eye chakra. They seem to be doing beautiful. That area is wonderful. You're very gifted. I just can't help think, but you could be a witch, or you could be someone who's on a big soul mission, doing something big. Very intelligent person, no doubt about it. So you have the Queen of Swords. Let me fix that. Are we getting it fixed? No? All right. So you have the Queen of Swords. This could even be a message. Don't lose focus. All right. You have the Four of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and you have, the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, the amount of queens from your third eye chakra, pile number 3. It's like you slay. You the queen, pile number 3. All right. With the, look. Four of Pentacles centering your reading here. I'm seeing there's a lot of potential in what you can do with this gift. You have the Queen of Swords. Maybe you want to start writing. You want to start gaining independence from this gift that you have, thus increasing your finances along with it, because you could be helping out others with your gift. You could, with the Queen of Swords, you could be writing something. Maybe you want to start writing because you have the Knight of Swords, you have the Queen of Swords. You want to be sharing your knowledge is another thing, because you're very smart. You have a lot of sound opinions. Maybe you want to help. Maybe this is even therapy, Maybe you want to start on your journey of helping others, because it could help you gain financial independence. There's a lot of missed opportunities, cost of missed opportunities in this area, and you have this gift for a reason. You enjoy it for a reason. It's active for a reason. And I see this invitation from your third eye chakra to start using this energy. Okay. So now that we've had a look at your beautiful crown chakra and third eye chakra, let's move on to your throat chakra, which is the Vishuddha. Again, beautiful throat chakra. Pile number 3, on fire. Doing great, loving your chakras so far. With the throat chakra, you have the Page of Pentacles and you have the beautiful King of Cups. So, strong throat chakra. You speak with confidence, but you also speak with love. With the Page of Pentacles, your information is light to other people's hearts. So, yes, I see what's going on here. Like we said, you're very knowledgeable, you're very intellectual, you're very smart, yet you're very good at verbalizing what you want to say. People love listening to you. You say it in such a simple way with the Page of Pentacles. While you're very knowledgeable here with the King of Cups, you make sure you deliver your messages in such an easy way for others to digest and understand and learn from and make use of. Pile number 3. Who are you, pile number 3? What is going on here? You must have some big soul mission with this alignment right there. My dear pile number 3, you have a message to give to the world. You have something. You have a soul mission that, just like your third eye chakra suggested here, you need to tap into. You could be a great teacher, a great healer, a great messenger, a great therapist. It's endless. It's really all up to you. But you simplify. You know how Einstein says, if you can't explain it easily, you don't understand it. You are the living example of what Einstein meant when he said explaining things easily because you understand it. So beautiful alignment so far, pile number 3. I know I said that a million times, but I'm a fan. So let's see if we have some messages there from your throat chakra. Do we kindly have any messages from pile number 3's throat chakra, please? Whoa, okay. You have the Page of Wands. I don't know why it's not focusing anymore. Hello? Okay. You have the Page of Wands. And... No. And thank you very much. And you have... Whoa! And you have the Empress. So I see a lot of power in your voice. When you speak, you are heard. Yet you have the Empress here. And even the Page of Wands is depicted as the Princess of Wands. So a lot of feminine energy. And with the feminine energy, there's a lot of healing in your words. in your throat chakra energy. There's a lot of help as well, because you help others create abundance. You help others move. Your voice, your words, your throat chakra energy. You have a powerful voice. Pile number 3. An effective, powerful voice that is also loving. Makes sense. And is there to nurture, is there to motivate others. Pile number 3. I love you guys. I love this pile. Okay. Let's move on to the 4th. Well, basically, we're going to move on to the heart chakra, which is the anahata. Let me just take these out. Right. So with your heart chakra, pile number 3, you have the Ace of Wands and you have the 6 of Pentacles. With the 6 of Pentacles, straight away, we do see that it's balanced energy. But with the Ace of Wands, pile number 3, some of you could have started a new spark. Maybe you like someone. There's a crush. That could be one scenario. It's balanced for sure, but we're taking a look at this new spark. Maybe you have an idea that you would love to start working on. There is a new passion here. It could be a person, it could be work, it could be a new beginning of some sort. And you've been given a new life, maybe. Maybe you've moved to a certain place. There is renewed passion here in your heart. So beautiful, balanced. And who are you, pile number 3? I mean, I can't believe so far. No, it's not perfect after all. But so far, beautiful, beautiful, strong energy. So your heart chakra is doing fine. It's balanced. You have things balanced. You're not over giving emotions and not taking. And at the same time, you're not over giving and you're not undertaking either. And there's a beautiful, healthy new spark here going on. Right. So let's ask with intention and see what message you have from your heart. Do we have a message from pile number 3's heart? What message do we have from pile number 3's heart? Whoa, thanks a lot. You have this one as well. So you have justice, balanced again. It's like your heart's saying, I'm balanced, I'm good. Right? And you have the Page of Pentacles. Again, suggesting your heart is excited about this new beginning that we saw here with the Ace of Wands. You're pursuing something. You are, or maybe you're waiting for something that's about to start. You have a beginning. You're holding a beginning here. The thread of a beginning. So yeah, your heart chakra, there isn't a specific message, so I'm saying the same message here. So your heart chakra is doing fine. No specific message here. Right. Beautiful. All right. So now let's get into your solar plexus, which is the Manipura, and see what is going on here. Because you have the Tower And you have the Seven of Swords. So up until here, we're doing marvelous. What is going on with the Tower and the Seven of Swords? My dear pile number 3. I mean, now getting the Tower card in specific in the solar plexus, this gives me the idea that things were going well. You were disciplined, you had a lot of strength in the past. Maybe you got burned out, or you're not as disciplined, because with the Seven of Swords, you might not be telling yourself the same empowering thoughts that you used to tell yourself when the Tower was standing straight. So with your solar plexus these days, I'm saying these days because there's the Tower. There was something solid and it's falling. So be careful, pile number 3. Be careful. There are some thoughts that you are at the moment feeding yourself that are making something solid with the solar plexus, your discipline, your power, your strength, fall a little bit. So what could you be telling yourself? Are these thoughts related to work? Or are these thoughts related to your confidence and self-esteem? Or are these thoughts related? They could even be related to your digestive system and because the solar plexus is about the digestive system. Is it about your health? There is an area in your life where you need to pick it back up by moving away the thoughts of, oh, I can't, or I'm not like that, or there are untruthful thoughts that you're telling yourself that are really not true with the Seven of Swords. Tricky, wrong, lies, not real. And it's stripping away, it's stealing away your energy or your confidence wherever it fits or resonates for you in this time that you're watching the reading, pile number 3. So since this is a Tower, you can always put it back because you have that solid foundation. So let's get messages from your solar plexus. Let's see, what can pile number 3 do to realign their energy here, please? What can pile number 3 do to realign their energies, please? Right. So you have the 10 of Pentacles. Can't help but notice the Wheel of Fortune here as well in your root chakra. But anyways, you have the 10 of Pentacles and you have the 2 of Swords. What is going on here? You might be taking a big blessing for granted. That could be a thing where you're not giving it as much attention as you used to. Be careful with that. Pile number 3. There's a wishy-washy energy here. What else could this be? This could also be you having big dreams, but not really going after it. With the 2 of Swords, you could be wondering if you will make it or not. That is something that is keeping your solar plexus in in alignment. It's out of alignment. With the foundation here, it means you have all that it takes to do this. So with the Two of Swords in conjunction with the Seven of Swords, your doubts are a lie. They're not true. And I see an invitation from your solar plexus to go back to your fortress, back to your power, because there's a lot to be won. There's a lot of fortune, it seems, a lot of humongous benefits coming from you realigning yourself back. Pile number 3. Beautiful. Wishing you all the best of luck with that, my dear pile number 3. Right. Let's move on to your sacral chakra, which is the Swadhisthana. I see the Six of Cups and I see the Ace of Swords. What could that be? So for some of you, pile number 3, especially that we see the Ace of Wands here in the heart, for some of you, you may be reconnecting at the moment with someone from the past, and you've learned some truth. Maybe someone from the past told you that they liked you. That could be one thing. This is, of course, a general reading. It could also be that it has nothing to do with that. And at the moment, the sacral chakra is also about emotions. So you could be enjoying your time with a dear friend that you've had for a long time, and you're enjoying your conversations with this person. You reconnected, or this person's always been there, and you like to talk to this person, and it's keeping your sacral chakra active. Maybe you've reconnected with your parents whom you haven't seen in a long time, or family that you haven't seen in a long time. And right now there's a surge of emotions and you're happy. Maybe you reconnected to a hobby or something that you used to do in the past. You started doing that again, and it's giving you a great balance with your sacral chakra. Maybe you've gone back to something that you used to do right. Like maybe you started going back to your nutrition plan that you used to do right, or your exercising plan that you used to do right, that used to give you a lot of benefit. You started something that was in the past. You went back to studying. You started reading things that you enjoy, that you used to read in the past. This is endless, of course. But you've started something here, or you're in contact with some old energy that's always been there, and it's keeping your sacral chakra in balance. In balance, yeah. Pile number 3. So that's beautiful. Let's see if you have any messages here from your sacral chakra. Ooh, this wanted to come out. Let's take it. Do we have any messages, please, from the sacral chakra? Let's see. So you have the Two of Wands. Yes, it seems like for a lot of you, do you see how this ruler is leaving the entertainment and is looking towards the future? So you could have also left something behind and started something new. That's another thing. My goodness, the Ace of Wands. Look, pile number 4, the amount of aces here. It looks like you have started something, or maybe you're excited about starting something. So what's the message? 1 and 2. 1, 2. 1 and 2. You're enjoying your time. There's a lot of dancing here. So you may have turned your back, like we said in the past, towards something, and now you are realigning with it. So there isn't a specific message here, except that it's your sacral chakra is doing absolutely well and being in balance. Pile number 3. You could have been choosing between two things and have finally chosen what you wanted. It's endless. At the end of the day, there's no specific advice. I see that it's going very well for you in terms of your sacral chakra. Wonderful. All right. Now, I guess we are ready to move into your root chakra, which is the Muladhara. And we have the Justice card and the Wheel of Fortune, 2 major arcanas. I would say, pile number 3, that your root chakra is again doing beautiful. It's balanced with the Justice card. Do you see how many balances you have in your reading here? So your root chakra is balanced, which is giving me the impression that you feel grounded, you feel safe, you feel very hopeful about the future. You might also be someone who's very fortunate. You may have a lot of finances or a comfortable life. You're fortunate in so many things and you know it. And it's giving you a lot of balance and groundedness, grounding. It's giving you stability. You're comfortable is what I'm seeing in your root chakra, pile number 3. You're surviving beautifully at the moment in your life. You're choosing your heart. You stay true to your heart. You do the right thing to your heart. You're honest. This honesty is giving you a lot of safety. You being true to yourself, what you want to do, what you want to say, how you want to think. You're a free thinker. So you're always staying true to yourself. Along with you being fortunate in so many ways, that is giving you a lot of grounding. So pile number 3, this is a very unique pile. Love your chakra. It seems like you're a very healthy person. The only thing that I can see here with the Tower, like I said, it's already there, but there are some thoughts that you may want to rectify, to give back balance to your solar chakra, giving it strength, giving yourself back your strength and your power. Pile number 3, I have enjoyed your reading immensely. Wow, 33. 1 hour, 33. I have enjoyed, very divinely guided this reading. I've enjoyed it immensely. I mean it from my heart. And I hope you've enjoyed this reading as well. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell. Oh, and by the way, since this is the solar chakra, you might be interested in my productivity book if this is your case. It's a small book. You won't procrastinate on reading it. It has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person, all while enjoying it right away. If you're interested in that, you'll find my book down in the description box. Don't forget to check it out. And pile number 3, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. So let's take a look at what your messages are from each of your 7 chakras. We'll be using the deck that you've chosen for clarification, but for the main reading, as I've explained in the beginning, I'll be using this deck because it's small and we can take a look at the whole spread at the same time. So let's shuffle with intention. What is your message from each of your 7 chakras? Pile number 4. What is your message from each of your 7 chakras? All right. So we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 2, 1, and 2, 1, and 2, 1, and 2. Right, let me organize that and come back in a second. So, pile number 1. Let's start with your crown chakra, which is the Sahasrara. And of course, having the strength card in your crown chakra, I can already see that it's a very strong and active crown chakra. With the Ace of Swords, there's a lot of clarity in your thoughts. There's a lot of clarity in your ideas. You download information very well. Again, of course, having the crown chakra, it seems like you're someone who's very in tune with themselves. You understand yourself very well. You get a lot of self-realizations. You're able to discern things very well, the truth from the lies, or the right information from the wrong information. There's a lot of clarity in not just your thoughts, but from the filtration of the outside world. You're able to see things and people and situations for exactly what they are. And there's no doubt that you trust your thinking process very well. Very active and fulfilled crown chakra. You're a very spiritual person. There's no doubt about it. Spiritually fulfilled. Spiritually focused, not fulfilled. Very spiritually focused. And it's bringing you, in general, you're blessed with having clarity in life in general. With anything that you decide to think about or research or understand more about. So before we move on, let's first see, despite this balance, let's find out, are there any, it's like you know what's going on even if your eyes are closed. That's also another thing that I'm seeing here. There is this capability of knowing without even being there. You understand your surrounding very well. Pile number 4. All right. All right. Let's see if you have any messages from your crown chakra. Do we have any messages from pile number 4's crown chakra, please? Let's see. So you have the 4 of Wands, beautiful, stable, right? And you have the 7 of Swords. And that really shows me, like we said, that you're capable of discerning the lies from the truth. And that's one of your very strong points. Pile number 4. I also see here that you've recently made a new discovery. Can we adjust this? No. you've recently made a new discovery and you got a lot of information and you're not really sure what you're going to do with this information. Be careful, because the more information you get, it's a double-edged sword. It's how you use it that is important, because you may use it the wrong way and hurt yourself without meaning to. Or maybe because this is the crown chakra, you're about to receive unique information. Pile number 4. My dear pile number 4s, of course, the usual from pile number 4. You're about to receive unique information and you're about to download it, you're about to know about it and become aware of it. Be careful with the knowledge that you have, as long as you're using it carefully with discernment, researching what you're using, reading more about it, you're fine. Pile number 4. So these are the messages that we're seeing here from your crown chakra. Now, I believe we are ready to get into your third eye chakra. Ooh. Well, this popped out, so let's see what this is about. I was preparing the deck for the next reading, for the next chakra. So we're getting into the third eye chakra, which is the Ajna. And I see a beautiful, active third eye chakra because you have the 9 of Pentacles as well as the Knight of Wands, which really shows me that your third eye is pretty active. It's making you happy. It's making you achieve your dreams because you use your vision. You're a visionary, pile number 4. And you use your ability to envision things in the future, your ability to think clearly and see beyond what others can't see. And it's either making you a lot of money at work. You might even be working in spirituality and getting finances from your visions. Or the 9 of Pentacles might simply mean that you've always succeeded. It's always helped you because you've used your capability to envision things in everything that you put your mind to. Now, the 3 of Swords popped out, which means that it's a very important message because I didn't even begin to ask what your message was. So, be careful here. Pile number 3. Be careful. I see the message of do not share some piece of information that you have, or maybe what you will receive here in the crown chakra, like we thought. That's why it came out before we even began. As we were on the threshold of moving to your third eye chakra. And so I'm seeing the message of be careful not to share the unique information that you're getting with others until you've got the hang out of it, until you know what to share and what not to share. Or maybe you'll realize that you shouldn't be sharing it at all because it could hurt and cause great losses either to you or to others. Pile number 4. Yeah, these are the sort of readings that you get for pile number 4 on this channel. Yeah, so I'm basically delivering some secret code here that only you either understand now or you'll be able to understand soon. And I'm very sure because my eyes just fell on a large purple robe that's right in front of me there. So yes, this is confirming that there's crown chakra downloads. You'll gain secret information, important information. That could either be spiritual in nature, esoteric, magical information pertaining to your future, information pertaining to the vision that you want to achieve. Your message is to hush because you or others could misuse this information. Don't talk about it, pile number 3, until you've explored it, and only then will you know if you can share it with others, if others can handle it. Pile number 3. Now, other than that, because that was an intermediate message between the 2 chakras here, let's see what your third eye chakra message is for you. So what is your message from your third eye chakra? What is pile number 4's message from their third eye chakra? Thank you. We have 1 and 2. So pile number 4, you have justice. It's in balance. Everything is great. No specific message. It's doing beautiful. Also, the same message that we saw earlier. That is another layer of it. Study the unique information that you will be getting, right? And you have the Page of Wands. Again, since this is your third eye chakra, I'm seeing, see, visions, crying maybe. I don't know for some of you. But anyways, my point is that at the moment you're holding in your hands a very strong vision, something that you know you want to do, maybe something that is in alignment with your spiritual path, and you're ready to go tackle it. So I see a message from your third eye that you're balanced, that you're ready. Trust your visions. It will get you far ahead. Beautiful. Love, love, love this message. Pile number 4. Okay, now it's time for us to move to your throat chakra, which is the Vishuddha. And again, I'm seeing beautiful energy in your throat chakra. You have the Page of Wands and you have the 3 of Wands, which is really showing me, ooh, again, a card pops out. 9 of Cups, beautiful crown chakra. There's no question about it here. So with the Page of Wands, I'm seeing that you're courageous. You're able to speak your mind with passion. It's also an owl here, so you're very wise. You speak a lot of wisdom. And the 3 of Wands is showing me that you are an initiator. You're not afraid to speak your truth. You're not afraid to start up a conversation with others. You're not afraid to speak about the wisdoms that you have into the world. So this could really show that you might be at the beginning of your journey in terms of your spiritual journey, and you're speaking up here. You're starting to talk. So apologies about that. You're starting, let me adjust it back. There we go. You're starting to talk, and it's making you very happy. Pile number 4 with the 9 of Cups that just popped up. You feel very happy being able to share your wisdom, your knowledge, and you're embarking here on something. You're either a great initiator. It depends on how it resonates with you. And for some of you, you're starting to get into your journey, your spiritual journey, and you're sharing your wisdom. Either way, you're very happy speaking to people. You're very happy speaking your mind out. It makes you feel like you're using your gifts in general. It's what you're here to do. You're here to deliver a message. You're here to speak your truth. So the 9 of Cups popping out, I see your throat chakra is in alignment. Beautiful. It's a great chakra to have in alignment. Happy that you're speaking your truth. All right, let's see if you have a message. Is there a message for pile number 4 from their throat chakra, please? I see 1 Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. What's your message here? I see. You have a lot of energy with your throat chakra. You're wise and you are not afraid to speak up, to approach, to start something. So with the Seven of Cups, I see the message of be very discerning with what you say. Because while you may be very right, pile number 4, you need to remember that not everyone is attuned, is woke as you are. And so sometimes you have to be careful with what you say. And this is probably why you had keep some information to yourself. So you have to be discerning with what to say, when to say it, especially in the coming phase of your life. Your throat chakra messages, it's either opening up because of the Three of Wands, it's starting to open up, or that it's always been open and doing great, but you are capable of approaching people. Whichever the case is, the next phase of your life is very important, pile number 4. You're some sort of messenger here, a wise messenger who's courageous. So you have to be careful and discerning about what to say when, because you're here to not win the argument, but to create awareness. And that sometimes needs patience, and it needs discernment on when to do it, how. Sometimes you just gotta let it go until you're able to speak your truth. And that's the strongest message that I'm seeing here from your throat chakra. Pile number 4. It's the first time for me to to see a throat chakra telling someone, slow it down. It's always the other way around. All right. Let's now move on, pile number 4, into your heart chakra, which is the Anahata. And now the good news is starting to slow down here. Because with your heart chakra, pile number 4, we do see both the Tower and the Five of Wands. So you may have recently, or it doesn't have to be even recently. There's a big crack in your heart. Something big happened and it broke your heart. This could be heartache of losing something big, something foundational. You could have lost a loved one, broke up with a loved one, or maybe even as foundational as your parents. You may have lost your parents or not speaking to your parents. There is a crack in your heart. It could be big disappointments in the people around you, a disappointment in dear friends, disappointment in society, disappointment in something foundational. It could even be foundational as religion. Who knows? Something big broke in your heart. And when it did, it created a lot of conflict energy in your heart. Maybe you are at the stage where you're learning who to believe, what to believe. Maybe you're struggling to feel happy. Maybe you're sad and you're struggling to feel love and happiness again. There's a lot of pain here. I'm so sorry, pile number 4, for that. I am so sorry. But it's these cracks are part of life, and it's where the cracks happen that the light comes in. It's where we learn and grow. Pile number 4. I'm very sorry about that. So there's some healing here with the heart chakra. Let's get messages on that. Can we kindly get messages for pile number 4, please? How can pile number 4 heal their heart? You have the 8 of Cups. And this one. Well, this one moved. And this one. So you have the 8 of Cups. You have the 7 of Pentacles. I'm seeing starting anew, leaving the past in the past and slowly rebuilding it anew with other people who are loving or more loving, starting a new story. Starting anew is your biggest message from your heart. Give yourself another chance. And to move away from this energy. Moving away from this energy is reminding me of Dr. Caroline's Leaf's book. I always mention her book. I'll leave it down in the description box. It's called Cleaning Up Your Mental Mess. She's a neuroscientist who's done lab tests with other neuroscientists for 20 years. And I like to always share the wisdoms that I've learned from her, and that she explains that you're capable of pushing away your sadness, your fears, your depression, she says it is absolutely possible in your hands. She explains that once you've cried it out, once you have healed, it's time to choose to push it away. Whenever you start reliving, you don't want it to be a pattern now, and let it become your new existence and become out of balance energetically. And so now with the 8 of Cups, it's moving away from this energy, choosing to finally learn from it, to grow and to start anew, all while pushing the sad emotions aside, choosing not to feel it anymore, choosing to push it aside, not to let it have a heavy weight on your heart. Pile number 4. Yeah, even when we said that, I noticed the scales here in the heart. This is definitely your message. You have the Knight of Cups. There's a new chance to start anew. Pile number 4. You'll be meeting beautiful people who you will love you back. Beautiful opportunities or beautiful people. Loving people here. You have the 8 of Swords. Don't keep yourself stuck. If you keep yourself stuck, pile number 4, with the old energy, you will be the one who's keeping yourself stuck. Because out there is so much that you can do. And so much beautiful connections that you can create. They're there for you. In fact, they're waiting for you. And so take yourself out and start trusting a little bit again. Giving others a chance. Slowly. But at least opening up. Yes, starting anew is your message with the Fool. That is your exact message here. Give yourself another chance. Open up, and pile number 3. You'll slowly find your soul family. You'll slowly find perhaps a lover, a very romantic with the Knight of Cups, loving person, or loving friends. Who knows, it's going to differ from one person to another. Open up your heart. They're there. Take yourself out of the ideas that you're no longer going to maybe open your heart or trust, or maybe you prefer to stay alone now, and start going out. Start opening your heart and starting a new adventure with others. And you will be finding beautiful people here who you won't only enjoy your time with, but will help you heal as well and see the other beautiful side of connections. Pile number 4, you might have just been around selfish people or immature people, and it's time for you to find your soul tribe. So pile number 4, that was your message with your heart chakra. Now, let's move into your solar plexus, which is the Manipura. Interesting depiction of your solar plexus. Let me pause, put the cards back and come back. Right. In terms of your solar plexus, pile number 4, I'm seeing that there is a pause in your energy, because at the moment it is powerful and everything, but you're in this hibernation mode. You're gathering up your energy because you are weighing out options or studying something, studying the move ahead, or maybe you're simply gathering information to start something. Yes, you're cooking something here. Pile number 4. And you're being very careful because you don't want to take the wrong move out of how you feel when it may not be the right thing. So you're really studying here. And then taking your studies, making sure that everything you've dotted your I's and crossed your T's, so that you can start embarking on this endeavor that you want here, that is depicted in your energy. So it's like a pause to gather strength, to move forward with force. You know how when you have an arrow and a bow, and sometimes you pause and you move it forward only because you're creating momentum, you're creating potential energy, so that when you release it, it goes with full force. It's like a balloon, again, with potential energy. You're blowing into a balloon, and then you hold the balloon. You're not doing anything with it, but there's a lot of potential energy in your hand now. You're prepared, because once you let go of that balloon, it's going to fly off. So that's the sort of thing I'm seeing. You're cocooning because you're gathering information. You're making sure that you don't act haphazardly, that you study everything before you take action on something. So pretty balanced, pretty good. In fact, you're gathering up your strength. Let's see if you have any messages from your solar plexus, pile number 4. Do we have any messages from pile number 4's solar plexus, please? I feel this one. And I felt this one. 3. So, you have the Wheel of Fortune. You're going in the right direction. It's balanced. It's force. In full force, you're fine. And you'll be creating a lot of good luck and fortune with what you're cooking here. Pile number 4. You have the Star, making your dream come true. This couldn't be a coincidence. And you have the Magician. My goodness, pile number 4. What cards to show up for your solar plexus. Unbelievable. You're super powerful. Solar plexus is so powerful. You'll be making your dreams come true very soon. You're going to shine. You're like this magician. Literally, you're a magician. Pile number 4. You're a visionary. And right now, you're using your third eye chakra to think, to envision. You're planning, and it's going to succeed full throttle. You're doing something big here. So all the best of luck with that pile number 4. All the best of luck. I love this pile. All right. Let's move on to your sacral chakra, which is the Swadhisthana. And you have the Empress and Temperance. Temperance appearing, obviously. It looks like it's in alignment. It's balanced. Now, the sacral chakra is sexuality, emotions, pleasure, sensuality. So you seem to be taking very good care of yourself. You seem to be perhaps pampering yourself very well. You're excited about this transformation. You see you had the cocoon here, and then you have the butterfly. So you're emotionally excited about this transformation that you're working towards. You're taking very good care of yourself. You're happy. You feel excellent. Great sacral chakra. Emotionally, you're fine. It's just, in general, your day-to-day life, you're fine. It's just that your heart is weighing down, and we talked about that part. But other than that, your sexual energy is strong. Your sacral energy in terms of your emotional psyche, it seems to be very strong because of what you're working on here. Because that's what we're seeing with the cocoon and the butterfly. They're speaking to each other here. So the sacral chakra doing beautiful. But as usual, let's see if you have any messages there. So do we kindly have messages, please, from pile number 4's sacral chakra? Do we have any messages from pile number 4's sacral chakra, please? Oh, okay, thank you. 4 of Wands, beauty. Sacral chakra is doing its best. It's one of the best times of its life. I'm joking, of course. But I mean to say, it's a great energy with the 4 of Wands. It's all about celebration, being happy, being fulfilled as well. So, yeah, that's doing fine. We don't have any specific messages there. Okay, so now we're moving on to the root chakra, which is the Muladhara. And with the root chakra, it's really surprising that we have the Emperor, because the Emperor is all about stability. The root chakra is all about grounding. So you seem to be very grounded. But the 10 of Wands is appearing. Tricky. What is the 10 of Wands saying here? Interesting. Let me think about that for a second. I would say that in general, pile number 4, you're very grounded. But with the 10 of Wands, I feel like your heavy heart is greatly affecting. There's a connection here. Your heart chakra is greatly affecting your root chakra. The heavy energy here is affecting your comfort. You might be grounded, but not totally stable. Not totally comfortable. It's like you're surviving here. You're fine. You're grounded. But you're not fully comfortable. Yeah. That's what I see here. So if I would take something from this reading, is that one of the most important things that you may want to consider doing in your life soon, pile number 4, is to start reconnecting with people and giving the chance of opening up little by little, because through it you will find your soul family, and it will have a great effect on healing your heart chakra, on your happiness, and on healing your root chakra here. And with that being said, I want to shuffle and find your message from your root chakra, because this is very important here. So what is pile number 4's message from their root chakra, please? What is pile number 4's message from their root chakra? This is popping up, and this, and also this. Right, so pile number 4. You have the 9 of Pentacles. Wow. The Hermit. Okay. And the 10 of Swords. Right under the 10 of Wands. So I'm seeing here a message of, it was great that you took the time with the Hermit here to be alone, because it really helped with grounding your sacred chakra here. It was very essential for you to do. It was essential for you to do that. And moving forward, which is very much encouraged, because you're rising here from the energy of the 10 of Swords. Someone is rising from the disappointments and the sadness of the past. Your root chakra, which is your grounding, your protection, the message here is to go and move forward, but at the same time, be careful. So there needs to be balance. Don't be too closed or too open. Be careful. There will always be people who are jealous, people who want to knock you down, people who disappoint you, people who leave, people, they will always be there. So it's more about listening to the red flags. Listening to the red flags and not being trusting. And that's a balance. It's not about leaving it all together. It's about giving others a chance slowly, but ultimately making sure that you notice the red flags, if there are any. And that's the messages that I'm seeing, pile number 4, from your 7 chakras. It was genuinely a pleasure doing this reading for you. I hope you've enjoyed it, pile number 4. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye.